Hey guys, it's your guy Abrazak Otokita. I welcome you to this short tutorial on how to avoid error with if and is number in Excel for data analysis. Now guys, we're going to continue working with this data sets. In the last lecture, we calculate cost per sign up cost category, sales per conversion, and average sales category. Now, if you go through the data sets, towards the end of this particular data set, you begin to see divisible by zero errors. Divisible by zero error, and this type of error occur when you are dividing a certain number by zero. That is when you have this type of error. So now the first thing you do is that we try to inspect our data. And how do we do it? So now here, let's say for example, on this cost per sign up column, we are having divisible by zero error. So the first thing you do is that here we have cost divided by sign up, then we go to add cost column, we have 1 there. Then the next thing you do is for you to proceed down to sign up. Sign up is 0. So definitely we'll have divisible by 0 error in this situation. Now, the next thing is how do we prevent divisible by 0 error? So we can decide to say in our formula that if we should check if sign up is equals to 0, then it shouldn't put anything there. It should be blank. But if sign up is greater than 0, then it should evaluate the formula. So we'll come to our formula here. So the first column, we write if, open bracket, then we now select sign up being our test case. If it's greater than 0, then it should evaluate this formula. But if it is less than 0, it shouldn't put anything there. It should be left blank. Then we close the bracket and hit enter. So now for us to do same for the remaining data set, we simply double click. By double clicking it, we've already copied the formula down for the remaining data set. If you come down here, it's now blank. We are no longer having divisible by 0 error. But if you notice another thing here, we are beginning to have high. And meanwhile, there's nothing here. So now to avoid this particular error, the next thing we do is for us to still come here. You check if this cost per sign up has a value in it before you evaluate the formula. So now let's take for example, you now come here. If you now write if is number, if is number, this particular cell, the cost per sign up, if it is a number, then that is when we want it to evaluate this. But if it is not a number, if it's not a number, it should be left blank and hit enter. So now if you come down, double click it. If you go down now, you now see that error has been corrected. You see, we're no longer having high value there because here there is no number there. So now, and if you go down, you see that we are able to resolve this particular issue. So now, for us to resolve the same issue for sales per cost, we simply write the same formula by coming here. You edit your formula. You write if. What is our test case? Our test case is conversion. You come to where is our conversion? You put conversion there. Then if it's greater than 0, that is when we want it to calculate this. But if it's less than 0, or if it's equal to 0, it should put in blank there. You see that if you copy the formula down, you now see that we don't longer have divisible by 0 error here. So now we're now having blank here. That is, there is no value for this particular data set there. So now for us to do same for the average sales per category, we still come here, we write if is number. If is number, open bracket, this particular cell, that is when we want it to evaluate this. But if it is not a number, we want it to put a blank there. You hit enter. So then the next thing you do is for you to copy the formula down. And if you go through the cell, you now notice that we no longer have divisible by 0 error. So this is how you avoid error in your data set. Thanks for listening, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting and interesting video on Excel for data analysis. Thank you.